Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Just want to do another one due to the current price action. It obviously worked out very nicely. Price came back into the larger trend reversal support area. Again, we had a similar situation here around the 10th of March, and now again that, it's not really 100% confirmed that the wave 2 bottomed here, but so far it's working out nicely. If it really bottomed here, we had again this situation that all the bearish news came towards the end of the wave 2. I always say that in a wave 2, and especially towards the end of it, first of all, volume is basically dead, and all the bearish news come into the focus towards the end of this wave, like for example the SEC stuff with Binance, Coinbase, and we had lots of bearish news in recent days. So again, it didn't matter anymore to the market. Market did shoot to the upside. Similar situation we had here back in March. It was all about the banks which went bust. Yeah, we had a few banks collapsing. That was the narrative here. And here we had all the issues around the SEC, Binance, cryptos as securities. And again, the market didn't really care. It is often the fact that, it's often what happens with the news. People try to find always news. I'm sure someone will now come up with some news why the market pumped. It's always the same stuff. Had the market gone down, people would have said, oh, it's because of the SEC. Now that the market goes up, I'm not sure if what the fundamental people are, what people who are fundamentals are finding out now is fundamental reason for it. But in the end, the market didn't care and just followed the analysis, and price turned around again in the trend reversal area. Typical retracement area for a wave 2. Similar situation here. Yeah, this is another example how technicals can really help to identify high reward, low risk trades. Now, price is now surely moving up quite nicely. Be aware that so far the move off the lows is only in 3 waves. We need to be aware that I decided to change the channel shape. Oops, what happened here? What I want to do, I want to draw a parallel trend line just to indicate how this could move, because if it is a diagonal structure, then price might move in a channel with parallel lines. So when you connect waves 1 and 3, you can draw, then you can identify a possible target for the 4th wave. Now, it's a little bit subjective, and price doesn't always adhere to it. But if it happens and we really come back in the wave 4, and I don't have a strong evidence that we're doing that yet, then price could hit here the yellow support area, yeah? So I explained a lot in the previous videos today. Maybe you want to just double check them again, because there was a lot of info. This one is really just a quick update. So at the moment, it looks as if Bitcoin is moving up so far in 3 waves, but it looks still fairly impulsive. So we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, we have a wave 3. I think this white wave count, which is the bullish breakout count, is currently in control. Alternatively, we deal with a B wave. This B wave will really only get far less likely if we get a 5 wave move to the upside. So what's needed? Another wave 4 pullback and a wave 5 to the upside. Ideally, price stays in the channel. If not, okay, we have support at 28.7K. It's the 50% retracement level. Below that level, we still have a chance to move higher, but then it would only be possible as a diagonal. I explained that in the last video. Just has to do with the idea that this could be the first wave, yeah, of a larger diagonal. So A, B, C as a wave 1 in a diagonal, which would then also unfold in 5 waves. In that case, a wave 1 could already be in. We could get a deeper pullback, deeper than 28.7K, and could still rally, but then the 3rd wave would also need to be an ABC, the wave 4 as well, and the wave 5, and all of that would create a wave 1, a larger wave 1. We'll see. At the moment, it looks fairly impulsive, so let's see how it develops. For now, it looks as if, again, price might have completed or nearly completed 3 waves. we certainly have enough waves to indicate that this wave 5 of 3 is in. It might have started the wave 4 pullback. If it does, again, 28.7k will be key support. I'd like it to hold that. But if it doesn't, then we deal with a diagonal here, which is, and in a diagonal, it's difficult to really be precise because a diagonal can, subwaves in a diagonal are less reliable ABC structures. So you have to be a bit more flexible. But overall, at the moment, the trend is up. I would now say that there's a good chance that we are in that third wave to the upside. It was so far the right decision to be bullish overall on Bitcoin here. Yeah, obviously the threat and the risk that this is a B wave top is still there, absolutely. So if anybody really entered in the yellow trend reversal area, I can only encourage you, do your risk management, make your decisions, take some profits or move up the stop loss, do what works for you, do what's right for you. But don't expect that, and that's always the problem when we get these FOMO waves, and we have a bit of FOMO here. Don't expect that it will go up in one go. I mean, it can, right? But the problem is when too many people say, all right, it's now on its way to whatever, 40, 50, 60k, that we get a bit of a setback. That can always happen. But for now, I have no evidence that this is a B wave. If it is, so the bearish count, yeah. What is the bearish count? The bearish count is not in control until we lose support anyway. But the bearish count would be that this was just an A wave, this is a B wave, and we come once more down in the C wave. I hope that doesn't happen, but it is what it is. It can happen as long as we only have 3 waves to the upside. But for now, the relevant support levels should be clear. We need to know that we only have 3 waves up. So either we do a 4 and a 5 now, basically a higher low. If the bulls can form a higher low, then a 5th wave should take us to around about 32k. And if we cannot hold a higher low in a wave 4, then we might deal with a diagonal structure here that allows for a bit of a deeper pullback. Could still be bullish, but at the latest, when we then drop below the wave 2 low down here, at 26,140, we have to assume that we're coming down in a C wave. We just need to be watching for the structure. If this turns to the downside in an impulsive way, then we deal with, okay, one more low is coming, right? So it's still not exactly confirmed. Bitcoin next needs to break. Actually, the next resistance it really has to deal with here is this swing high area around, 30,100. It's basically what it's fighting with at the moment. And above that level, we have the April high at 31,180. Getting above that level of 30.2k would, I think, send Bitcoin really into the heart of the third wave rally as per this bullish wave count. Is it still possible to get to new bear market lows? Of course it is. But as long as we don't break below bullish support, which is 22k, there is no reason really to focus on it. We need to know about it, of course, but just be aware, we're holding bullish support for now. All right, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.